Namaste, this is SuZen, and we're going into Moon in Scorpio, Sunday and Monday the 27th and the 28th of May 2018. And we're moving from the Moon in Libra, moving from a flow of sitting with it. Many people experience Libran energy sometimes just like sitting on the fence. But we do this to get clarity so we can see the bigger picture. And we're going to encountering an inner calm that is subject to a cosmic rhythm which is more intense, tenacious, tough and perceptive. So Scorpio, Moon in Scorpio. And I'd like to introduce you, I know I've said this before, but I'd like to introduce you to the cosmic pattern of a void of course moon transit, which is what we'll come out of the Moon in Scorpio with. So you could call it a transit, but it's actually a no transit, and I say we sit with that. We will have 4 hours void of course moon prior to moving from Moon in Scorpio to entering Moon in Sagittarius, and after squaring Pluto. So it happens just after the last transit of the moon, and that will be squaring Pluto. And we'll be going from this energy of needing to move into something more intense and tenacious to a bigger karmic picture in our inner world, and that may manifest in your outer world, and a gap that we sit in for the karmic breakthroughs. So we're going to be encountering an inner calm that is subject to a cosmic rhythm which is more intense, tenacious, tough and perceptive. And that is the Scorpio moon. And the perception of the Scorpio quality in our energetic experience comes from, yes, it's a tough tenacity. With Scorpio, it's characterized by freezing out. Often freezing out people you just don't want to deal with in order to go deep for the intensity needed. We're going to be moving through the void of course from Scorpio to the full moon in Sagittarius. And I'll give you more on a void of course moon and the influences, our experiences of that under the Moon in Sagittarius full moon rhythms when we flow into that on the 29th. As we're now on our journey to the culmination energy of the full moon, what the void of course space is going to do at the end of this transit of the moon in Scorpio, it's going to support us with, I think, opening up our energies instead of the oppressive culture that we've been used to, for 2,000 years, a culture of repression of true nature, not being able to trust divine intuition. We're going to be coming into an energy which is going to take us more from a need to focus on strong feminine perspective. So, practices under the Moon in Scorpio. Nourishing the spirit with devotion, and devotion, as always, is devotion to our practice. And this is a satsang from one of the weekly spiritual yoga meditation classes, and the link for that is in the description box below. And the Yamas of Yoga. So under Scorpio Moon, let's get the energetic experience. Yeah, it can be tough, but the Yamas of Yoga are more about our ethics. How do I clear my mind to experience all of this? So Namaste. This is for your healing and for the liberation of your soul on the divine path that some of us are walking at the moment. And please do subscribe, and you can make donations at the link in the description box below. Thank you. This is SuZen for the SuZen teachings.